I need my dice and stuff.
Yeah, you can talk to the internet.
Oh,
That's right. Our question of the day.
hot dogs or hamburgers?
And then what do you put on them?
Yeah. Wait, what's the special Norman?
But if
I don't have like the pre-orders on here.
telling the game to do something, to tell the game to do something.
140 for the special art.
Which one do you like more? Special art?
Special art for what?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. I like both of them. Both of them are very good. I'm hoping. I don't know. I like both of them a lot.
The annoying slang person's name is Zumina. It's a reference to Zumina.
I don't know. Both of them are very good.
Yeah, but which one do you like more?
I can't tell.
So they have my computer.
Yeah.
Did you guys all sign in?
Yes.
I signed
That one? I mean, it might go down once it's out.
Good prep.
Cool.
Have a partner with a job.
So what are you trying to pay for, Max?
No, I was just looking. The Green Goblin.
Cardi once was like $90.
For
Magic.
just the commander card?
Yeah, the single card is $90.
I'm sure it'll probably.
I think it'll go down once. But I don't know. With
With how everything's been looking.
I love Magic so much, and I really enjoyed the Final Fantasy Universes Beyond set, but I also think it might have been like the nail in the coffin for a little while.
I heard
Because
the rate of magic cards was tied to the real estate market.
Well,
Yeah.
somebody opens the ticket.
I don't know enough about real estate to know the joke there, but I assume it was some kind of joke. I don't have enough money. See, okay, my concern is the cost of Magic cards, which if that tells you anything about my ability to ever own real estate.
No. I believe you.
Yeah, no. So like the cost of like especially sealed right now is insane. Like the actual individual cards, their cost is still definitely way higher than it should be. And a lot of that is connected to the fact that right now packs are astronomical. Because like it used to be, I'm gonna go on a complete tangent instead of talking about hamburgers and hot dogs like you were supposed to for our question of the day. But it used to be that like you could get a box of even like, and now I'm talking like already like fringe, like people buying the collector booster boxes. That was few and far between. But you could get a whole box of collectors for like $300-$400. Right now, boxes of collectors for I think what Final Fantasy are well over $1,000, and I believe the boxes, the pre-orders for, I believe Spider-Man is well over $1,000, and just the pre-orders for Avatar is just under $1,000.
That is bonkers.
And it's like, and now admittedly that's collectors, but even the regular booster boxes are still like super high. Like I used to be able to get a booster box for $150, and now most of them are well over $200.
And the booster box comes with 60?
36. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's something like that though. It's a lot, but it's still like, it didn't used to be that expensive. Like it used to be that like a person working like a normal amount of hours could afford like a box to, you know, draft with their friends or open for themselves. But now like, I don't know, normal people are getting priced out of Magic, and like that's just, and like, you know, I'm happy that like for the most part people are like cool with proxies and stuff, but you know, I still think people should be able to get the real cards if they want to, and or you know, even if they have to save a little bit, like they can.
That's interesting that the price of magic cards could be a socioeconomic status indicator.
Yeah, and I think that's stupid. Like, I don't know. It's one of the things that I think Magic does a lot worse than other TCGs, because there are like some, like Pokemon. You can get a competitively viable deck in Pokemon for like $60. Right now, one of the top decks in Magic is like a $800 deck. And that's for the base, that is the cheapest you can build that deck. Like, and it's like that. I don't know. It's stupid
Hmm.
because like you shouldn't have to be somebody who can afford $800 to perform at a tournament. Like,
I have a friend who plays the One Piece TCG, and they did pretty good in that tournament.
yeah, yeah. I don't know the relative cost of One Piece
I don't know
cards,
either.
but
I might ask him because
I don't know. It's something that like pisses me off for Magic that
understandable.
like there's probably like genius players who are priced out because they can't afford what is like the like meta right now.
Yeah.
So
I remember seeing a YouTube
That's my
video
soapbox,
talking
though.
about how
I like it.
anyway, as far as hot dogs and hamburgers,
For Labor Day celebration.
I think my problem is that I think they're very situational. Like I feel like I want a hot dog when I want something like simple, and like this is like my like I don't know, like quick oily greasy food that's gonna be really tasty. I feel like a hamburger I almost want when it's like a little bit fancier. Like
my thoughts on it are pretty similar. It's on average, I prefer a hot dog,
yeah.
but a hamburger has the potential to be better than a hot dog.
I
So
think
on
that's kind
average,
of how yeah.
hot dog.
Elevate a hot dog, or a hamburger, but you can't elevate a hot dog to the
Yeah.
same level.
I think I'm inclined to agree with that. I think that's like exactly my thoughts.
See, my thing is, I'm getting like fast food. If I'm going out, I want a hamburger. But if it's like I'm at like the pool or at like a cookout or something, I want.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's. I think I'm with you on that too. Like except for like Portillo's, I feel like that's like the only like fast food hot dog that like I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But
Now we have to guess what we think Meadow and Braden would say to this.
I don't know them well enough.
I think Brayden. I feel like he's. Yeah,
I see him as a
hamburger.
too.
Hamburger with no lettuce or tomato or onion or anything on it. I
Meat
think.
and cheese. Maybe
Yeah.
ketchup.
I think probably ketchup, but like no mustard or mayonnaise or anything.
Mustard's
Meadow,
the best
I've never heard
condiment.
a time thinking of.
Well, because I think the problem is that like you know, no bread.
Definitely no bread.
Yeah, I don't know. Meadow might be hamburger too,
Yeah.
but like with. Sorry,
Put
stop
your
doing
hands
that.
up.
But like with like vegetables and stuff.
So she might do like the Atkins version of a burger, with like the lettuce and
Yeah, like a lettuce
instead of a
wrap.
bunch.
Ooh.
Yeah, because like
I kind of
places
forgot
like
that that's something you
In-N-Out
can do
and
with.
Wendy's do like lettuce wraps.
That's
what I
true.
get
That's something you can
sometimes.
do with hamburgers. You
most of
can't
the
really
time.
do that with hot dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I think that's the thing. Like hamburgers have the potential to be so much more. But like I love just like a simple like hot dog. Because we're talking about like things we like on it. Like most of the time, like I only put like mustard on like a hot dog. Like that is like a simple like 3-ingredient food to me.
No, I don't know. I also like ketchup and relish. Sometimes.
I'm not. I do like relish, but
Also, if I'm getting fancy.
yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna like I will put other stuff on it, but I feel like then I just want a hamburger.
Yeah, at that point, you might as well just do it.
Yeah, 'cause I put
Hamburger is, like, built
lettuce
to
and-
have lots of stuff on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
With
but,
the
like,
hot dog, there's only so much you can put on before it all
like
starts coming up.
I love like a fried egg on a hamburger.
Oh,
like-
I love hamburgers.
Like you can get crazy with a hamburger. But like I don't know, I feel like there's limitation. Like I can't put a fried egg on a hot dog. I don't think I'd want to. Well, actually,
Like maybe like some scrambled eggs.
actually I think
Like,
it would
I
be
don't
good.
know if like on a hot dog, but like chop
You
a
could
hot
cut
dog
up and put it in an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that would be
Hmm.
good.
I just like hot
That could,
And
yeah.
eggs.
and eggs.
Yeah. Egg.
So I think it depends on how many people I have to feed, and
So you're thinking of it from a cooking perspective, which you would prefer.
yeah, because so like if I have like it's a lot easier to
You're
make
scared of the grill,
it to
right?
make hot dogs for my whole family. Though if I'm at home, like the grill goes really fast. So either way, like if I'm at home, my grill's big enough I can kind of just do it all at once.
Yeah.
And you know whether one of the girls wants like chicken or Yoli wants chicken or something. And so I can kind of do both at the same time.
Sure.
So both are good. I probably do prefer hamburgers. I like hot dogs if I want something fast. Or if someone else is making it, like I'm okay with them. Like if we just want a quick family meal. But I'm definitely like, I would definitely have a burger with like a fried egg on it and bacon and ketchup and mustard. I've gotten better about pickles and mayonnaise. Chili's used to have a nice bacon burger that had like a garlic aioli instead of mayonnaise.
Ooh, I
And that
love
was
aioli.
so good. So now, and then they
Burger's
stopped.
so
And
good.
so,
So good.
and that was part of their like $10 burger meal thing.
Yeah, sure.
I'm not
So-
the biggest fan of bacon on a burger.
I'm not a huge bacon fan, but I can get behind it on a burger.
I love pig strips. Pig strips are my friends.
Yeah.
No, wait, that sounds bad.
Yeah.
I really like bacon. I eat it
Bacon.
like almost every day at this point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we had this
Yeah.
conversation about
Yeah.
your cholesterol and how your cholesterol. Your doctor said you needed to lower your cholesterol, so you're eating bacon every day.
That was a while ago, and it was along with a bunch of other things and not working
I know.
out and everything.
I
So-
believe you, Greg. I'm sure you're focusing on your health. It was just such a funny thing for you to be like, yeah,
At this point, I have to. It's the self-control is really when I'm eating like a lot of Doritos late at night.
I get that.
But my breakfast day like usually starts with like mostly protein, and so it's usually like a couple eggs with some peppers and some bacon.
It's just so funny because like
Yeah.
2/3 of what you just listed right there are like notoriously bad for people who are trying to lower their cholesterol.
Yes, unless it's a trade-off with something else. Like for instance, like sodium's bad unless you're not eating a ton of carbohydrates because carbohydrates keep the sodium in your
I
system.
believe you, Greg. I know that you care about your health.
But no,
It was just
Yolanda,
so funny because
I-
you said it right after you were like, "Yeah, my doctor said I needed to lower my cholesterol.
right.
I eat bacon every day."
I eat bacon every day. Yolanda has been highlighting some of the bacon consumption, and so I have tried to decrease a little bit. She's like, and so especially when
Because like you could go for
I
like
got-
turkey bacon.
yeah.
I'm not the biggest
You,
fan,
but
that's what we
she
have in my house,
she
is, like, turkey
she
bacon.
tried to. I was trying to encourage her about like healthy fats, and she's like, bacon doesn't count as a healthy fat.
I think she's right.
She is right.
So I did the Google thing, and I'm like, all right, let me go look. And so I'm like, oh, I knew that, but I wanted to just make sure I wasn't wrong, or I was wrong. Yeah. Anyways, so we had that conversation like a week and a half ago. Okay.
God, you're so funny, Greg.
Yeah, I know. I am due for a checkup too to see because I think it's been a year and a half. So the last one I had was just before I started going keto last year, and then I've been kind of like 90% protein now, and so yeah. So I have Doritos and buns every now and then, but not all the time as much as I used to. Okay, so with that, we have no Meadow and Braden, but we are going to do an Ethereal thing, even though last time we did stop mid-action because you guys had been discovering someone had discovered, Jackie's character Oz had discovered on their forehead, I think we said, was an owl pellet.
Yeah.
And there was also a puzzle on your door, and you had the sense that it was from your patron. But then you all started exploring this and realized that you were given a glimpse into some sort of dreamscape, pocket dimension. You're not Plane of Chaos. You're not 100% sure, though some people did do some history checks, so whatever's in your notes is still true. Or whatever I said last time. But one of the last things that happened is as you were in the process of reconnecting and trying to reach into the owl pellet that seemed to be allowing you access to some sort of large bird-like creature's space domain, that presumably one of the Nagpa, that Mike Ale somehow managed, because of how he had bonded to his new weapon, that apparently was the embodiment of Mordekash, without him realizing it.
I forgot.
He
right,
What
both.
did I miss?
He,
You should go back and watch that whole sequence. Like you should
Okay.
watch the episode.
Okay.
I don't want so, but the short version is he was trying to use his new fancy blade to break this owl pellet that seemed to have something weird about it, and somehow his sword got taken from him, and 3 levels of warlock as well, and is packed.
Thank
So yeah,
goodness.
Yoink.
because so
Anything get nerf sprayed, it makes me happy inside.
Yeah, no, because I vaguely remember the stone or something in the stone like whispered to me like. I think that almost happened to me.
yeah, there was some really interesting stuff happening with this
Yes.
artifact. I'm not sure that this was the expected thing when it was given to Oz, but you guys did with it what you would. Birdie Boy somehow survived all of this, so he's around.
That's
But-
right. He
Oh,
almost
yeah.
got roasted.
Yeah, and
Because I cut some. I think I.
yeah, he started flying off, and you were able to catch him.
I think
But
we
it was a
grabbed the
team
leg.
effort.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ripped his legs off.
And he had some resistance to the necrotic damage or whatever. And then the last thing that some of you realized was that you were being attacked by invisible stalkers.
That's right. Yes.
So that had somehow traveled back through the pellet just before it closed,
Yeah, that's right. That's
as
right,
almost
that's
a
right.
form of wild magic scourge of sorts with a dark twist.
Yeah, because we kept fucking with it. We kept like stabbing it and shit.
So yeah. And so we were in the middle of combat with those creatures.
I got true seeing. We'll be fine.
And since Donovan has been strangely absent from the party's gatherings, and so Donovan has got a long rest,
Yay.
and then has not been engaging with the party. But there's the three of you suddenly. Donovan, what would you have been doing over the last, like, call it a day and a half that you kind of had some distance between your party and you?
Meditating on the nature of the multiverse and just secrets, like doing his Donovan stuff now that he's a psionic character.
Trying to
Less
mind
mercenary.
things with his
Mind things,
in-
yeah.
connecting with his dragon friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll say you're on your ship and you're in your quarters, and you've been highly concentrating, and then you feel these surges and pulses of energy coming from somewhere on the ship, and you can sense it throwing things off. Yeah. But what's happening on the deck of the ship is you don't know. There's a point where, and we'll say it's I think we finished off at the end of a combat round, so at the top of that combat round, there's a point where everything on the deck stops. And only the two of you, not Meadow and Braden, both of you have a level in Warlock? Or no?
Sure do.
So we'll
I have one or two.
we have one or two. How many do you have?
3, 4.
I have 14.
14. Okay.
Four.
And then Meadow doesn't,
No.
and then Braden lost his. And so you two are the only two. And then we'll say whether it's because of your psionics. You're not sure, Donovan, why you're here, but
I'm
the
like
three.
a semi-patron.
Yeah. And so the three of you, everything stops, and you can feel the world around you kind of freeze. It's like suddenly there's no sound, even in the ethereal plane where it's not like there's birds and stuff, but you sense everything freeze. Maybe Donovan, you were trying to focus on a candle, and the wick and the flame just froze in mid flicker. And you hear the voice of the Raven Queen, that layered voicing she has, where there's the clear message she's trying to come through, and then every now and then kind of a modulation up or down with intense emotions attached to it. And you can hear her, and she says, "You're taking too long. They're moving faster than you. I've given you so much. I can't do this all the time. But this time," and Donovan, Oz, and the Gaduk, you are everything goes black and you feel this rushing of air, and after a time you start feeling the sense of like the swirling of stars and then wisps of you're not sure as you're passing things that your special sight allows you to see, like energies of a variety of different types of people groups, and you only have so much time that I can keep you here. They need your help, and you show up to see that Gravitron Titan that you had sent to go protect or that had flown off to protect Banshee's repose. You see him, and you see him heavily damaged as he fights. Actually, it's kind of hard to tell right now because you basically show up floating in space, the three of you.
Do Banshees repose?
You know that that's where he was going, but you're basically you kind of start slowing down, and you can see the Gravitron Titan, and you can see almost like the ethereal plane distance was hard to gauge. Like you can barely see it at the edge before it's in the gray. Like you're just
Okay.
at the visible distance to the Banshee's repose, and you can see this Gravitron Titan trying to fight off something because you're coming up. It goes from really fast, and then you slow down, and you slowly come to feet settle on the back of him, like you're standing on his back. Because if you remember, he had kind of made it so you could kind of walk up and down him the way his artificial gravity. And so you kind of get just a glimpse of the context, and you can feel him moving, and the three of you being kind of swung around in the air in the middle of this ethereal space.
Oh, God damn it. I'm not supposed to be here.
How do we know where we're supposed to be?
I think I have a pretty clear idea of where I was supposed to be. I was kind of in the middle of something. Why are you here?
Let me find
An
my
energy
And why are
burst.
you here, for that matter?
Where have you been?
Seeking enlightenment.
Great.
What you found? I don't know. It's been
I'm glad you've come back and lightened me
bloody
then.
beat it up.
New powers that will hopefully prove useful, a sense of cosmic fate, and our own importance.
I have a pretty clear idea of where I land on both of those things.
So,
But all right, all the same.
Probably much higher than whatever you think yours.
Certainly,
Yeah.
Sure.
These are
Anyway.
these are noises
Sound
happening.
effects, the
Yeah,
noises.
That's the best I got for you.
So can we see? Is it fighting something?
Yeah, and so it's actively in combat.
What is it fighting? Can we tell?
You can't, and we won't roll initiative yet, but there's a back and forth happening for you guys. But so you can't from where you're at, but if you wanted to try and make a perception check, I guess, or if you wanted to try use some sort of spell that might help you do this.
Might as well try perception. I'm not very good at it.
And I'm just going to reach out telepathically to the guy who was driving the thing.
Okay, the little, I believe it was a gnomish
Yep.
guy.
I got an 18 on my perception.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Power Word Fortify to give
Okay.
us all temporary HP.
Ooh,
And
I
is it
could
just
use
the
that.
three of you, or are you going to extend it to
It's
the?
only a 30-foot range. I can't reach.
But you're touching the Gravitron Titan.
Oh, I forgot about
Would
that.
you reach out to? Would you offer that to them too?
Um,
I can't remember how that one works.
I have 120 points I can distribute, so
Okay.
I'm thinking we'll each get 40.
Okay.
40
Sounds
temp
good.
HP.
Okay.
I
So you three are. So you're extending it between the three of you.
Yes.
Okay.
Stay safe, everyone. I'll try to ward any harm with my psionic powers, but there's a limit.
Well, I appreciate it all the same, I suppose.
Getting sorry.
I'm gonna reach out.
Gonna reach out.
Yeah.
So as you do, so you're reaching out to the gnome inventor guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, he had a variant on kind of a. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Can't remember. Hello? Who's in my mind? Who are you? Oh wait,
It's Oz.
I remember you. Where have you been? We've needed your help.
What do you mean you've needed our help? We sent
We
you here
need
to
it
solve
now.
it.
Ow! Oh, that burned. Ouch. We're fighting. We're trying to hold them off.
Hold who up?
The one's going for the repose. The one he saw in division. We told you about this. Like I'm trying to. We told you about this. Yeah. Closer.
Right. Yes, of course, I remember.
They have strange
Hmm.
necromantic powers, and it's not fun.
Yeah, that does sound problematic.
Do you have any healing? Both of us are hurt very bad.
No. Not so far as I know.
Perhaps
Unfortunately, hold on. I'll be right back. You keep doing whatever you're doing. Donovan, in your quest to discover the secrets of the multiverse, or meaning, or why we're all here, did you happen to pick up any healing capability?
Healing, no. Warding, yes.
Yeah,
I can cast another power word fortify if necessary.
Meanwhile, you're 18 perception. So you're hearing a variety of. You hear physical damage happening. You also hear things that are causing force damage. Like you're aware enough of these kinds of things at level, I think 17 right now. 18. Yeah, 17. Yeah, that you can tell, and there's whatever's on the other side of him. You're hearing multiple of them because they're coming from. Like, the sound is like coming around different sides of him, and so you don't think it's just one.
It's like maybe a swarm.
Maybe, yeah. And so and there are irregular attack patterns or like in different parts of his body, sometimes at the same time. So with an 18, there's that. You can tell from your side of where you guys are standing, kind of off the center back, that he, like, you can see scorch marks. You can see that there are the places where the joints in his actuating legs and arms and things, that those are heavily damaged. And so you can see, so you can see that there is. He's taken a ton of damage. Even on this side, like you can on the back, you can see like there are a number of slashes and or fissures and torn metal and that kind of thing. And he's leaking a pinkish purple ethereal kind of ember, like embers, like magical embers.
Yeah. Are there any like holes that we can jump in, or like a? Because I remember there's like a bulkhead we opened up last time to get in. I think. Are there any like holes?
So the porthole entrance in his back where you met the inventor last time, is kind of center of his back, and you guys are just low, so you're probably 15 feet from there.
Okay.
And you could basically walk up the back if you wanted to try and enter there.
Yeah, I think. Are there any like? I guess we could just enter there. I guess we can find like maybe the hole got blown up and we can repair that if this doesn't work. But maybe we should get inside and get some cover.
With an 18, you see that there's a hole that might also work as an entrance.
Yeah.
But it's further up, closer to one of his shoulders.
Okay. I'm just gonna start heading towards the porthole.
Okay. So you've got enough movement for that. Was Oz going to say something as a follow-up to your conversation with Donovan?
Old man, are you still there?
Yes. I'm trying to stay alive here. How about you? Are you nearby? Are you speaking from beyond?
No, we're on our way. No healing, but we should be able to assist.
Well, I hope you're bringing some meaningful weapons and things that can help. We seem to be having our life energy drawn away from us. It's quite unpleasant, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that sounds not great. We'll be right there.
All right,
Hold on.
sounds good. I'll try not to die.
Yeah, I think he's done. But yes, but
Should I try another fortify spell?
maybe we'll see how he is once we get there. But in the
Alright,
meantime,
let's get in.
yeah, let's
Okay.
let's get our eyes on the
The
situation.
bulkhead.
Yeah, I'll follow.
So you guys get in. You manage to get into the Titan and close the hatch behind you. If you remember before, basically this is a 3.5 foot tall, round like space, like the way you see submarines sometimes on the inside. And so you can watch. There are spaces to the left, right, and then like a ladder down. I think there was one up to. It wasn't quite the head. It was there's one that goes up, and there's a.
Like control.
It's in the upper chest, like right here. Yeah.
I'm gonna just start climbing, I think.
Okay. So you guys have you kind of have just enough time to get in, and if you wanted to go straight up into the control room, you could get there kind of before I have you roll initiative. If you wanted to go in a different direction, that's possible too.
I'm gonna head up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think there's. I don't want to.
Okay.
We can look around after we're done with whatever's going
Okay.
on here.
So then you guys managed to get into the control room. There are wires actively, like you can see where they've been kind of repatched while hanging across the space, and you can see some windows that have been cracked and scorched that allow you to see through to the front. And there are in this, as you look through, you can see the gnomish guy. He's kind of hobbling, the elderly gnome. He looks older than the last time, like worn, and he is limping and bleeding from a number of places. He's got a cut on his head, and he's actively like trying to wrap a coil of wire around something that looks like a magnet. And you can hear him kind of mumbling, "Don't worry, I'm taking care of you. Hold on there and keep talking with them, or keep fighting with them. You can do it, little buddy." And so he's like, seems to be having a conversation with the Titan. But yeah, so that's the initial thing. Let's have everybody roll initiative then.
Was there a window?
Yes, so there are kind of one of those, kind of a three-splayed window where you've got almost like a trapezoid and then two parallelograms on this side. Why am I using geometry? Yes, there are three windows.
Okay. Oh, can I
19.
see what's out there now?
Yeah, you're looking through scorched glass and cracked glass of some kind.
19.
But let's do
I have
initiative
an
first.
initiative swap feature.
Yeah, but you want an 8?
I'll take an
You sure?
I want to use my cool feature.
Yeah. I mean, you can do it if you want, but I.
Would you benefit from going first? Do you want to go first?
See, it depends. Probably not gonna be able to get sneak attack anyway.
Okay.
'Cause I need someone to be with
Ooh.
5 feet.
Do you want to go first?
I don't remember. Did I? No, I used my turn to. I used my one round of combat to cast mage armor, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, good. So I do have mage armor. No, then it doesn't matter where I go. I don't care. I mean,
Okay.
you can take an 11 if you want, but
Oh man.
it's up to
I
you.
guess
Come
I'll
on,
keep
guys.
the.
I mean, if you want to use a cool feature just to use it, you can swap with one of us. Yeah.
don't
I
mind.
think I'll save it when it's more tactical, like whenever we need to get a frontliner to the front lines fast or
good.
something.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, none of us are really frontliners.
Did I see what's outside?
Yes. But let me get your initiatives first.
19.
8, 19.
I'm probably. I
That seems unusually low for you.
I know. I rolled a 4, but I get a +4 at least.
Okay.
11.
Mm,
There are a lot of 11s on this one.
been 18.
I would assume.
Yeah. What were you looking for?
I was just gonna see if there was.
Soda.
Not good. But it's better. It's fine. I already had one. I'm just being peckish. So, anyway,
Did you eat?
what?
Did you eat?
I did. So yeah, I'm good. I had one soda, and then my body's like, "Ooh, you could have another soda if it's still one over there." I'm like, I shouldn't, especially after a conversation about bacon. But it's it's a holiday. I'm kidding. I don't usually use that logic. Anyway, so with those, you guys, you look out and you can see the Gravitron Titan and what he is fighting now. So as you look out these windows with their scorch marks and cracked glass, like someone's been hit by a number of rocks on the freeway or a spaceship or not a spaceship, an airplane that had birds smash into it. Insert movie clip here. But as you're looking, you can see that there are 3 separate swarms of sorts or flocks. It's hard. They're in the distance. Whatever you're seeing looks like they look like oversized robotic birds, and they seem to be held together by some sort of black and gray magical energy. And for each swarm, there is anywhere from 3 to 10 birds, but they are different types of birds. And so
Owls.
some of them are owls. Yeah. Um, at one point, the Gravitron Titan
Pulling up
will
the pellet. Is this yours?
will release a series of beams like he just cast. What's the pew 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 one that you
Magic
guys?
missile?
Right?
Yeah, magic missile.
Let's go pew pew pew.
Yeah. And so he shoots a magic missile that has like 6 magic missiles fly out of his the palm of his hand, aiming at one of those sets of birds.
I can do that.
And he does manage on one of the swarms. He does manage to seem to do some damage to some of the flying ones. Let's see, and then and that would be his turn. But you're seeing this kind of happening as you kind of get aware of your surroundings. And Donovan, you get to react first in your party.
So I can't imagine Hold Monster would do anything against the swarm.
Could maybe hold the giant mech. And sabotage us.
I could sabotage you guys. I could cast Befuddlement on our spellcaster, which is like the new version of Feeble Mind. But that seems mean, so I won't. I'm going to double check my features.
What race are you? Are you?
I'm using human stats because I was originally a human, but Dragonborn.
Right, yeah, you got Dragonbornified.
Dragonbornified, yeah. I am a Psi Warper, so I have Warp Space. I'm going to cast Shatter, spending 1 psionic energy die, so that the radius of the spell sphere becomes 20 feet. So it's now a 40 foot by 40 foot area. How many can I hit with that?
Are you trying to kind of track them? Is it a
It's a sphere.
Pretty cool.
and you're trying to place it out where they're
Yes.
flying around? Is it a ranged attack you usually have to make, or is it centered
It's
on a
a
point you
saving
choose
throw.
and they saving throw? So let's just see how close. So it's not exactly an attack, but let's have you make a perception check just to make sure you can see through everything and kind of get your bearings moderately well.
25?
Okay. So you can hit 2 of the swarms as either they will fly through it as it appears or be in it. And so you kind of aim it. It's big enough to where 2 sets of these swarms can take damage from it.
Alright.
And you said they have to make a saving throw?
Yes, if they are made of a material like metal or stone, they make the save with disadvantage.
Okay. Actually, let's have both of you roll their roll with disadvantage.
I'm going to cast it at level 5.
15.
Okay.
My DC is
And this is Dex for them. They get a +5 to Dex.
18.
Okay, so one's 20, one's 13. So one of the swarms is gonna make the save, and one of them's
Alright.
not.
And creatures that fail a saving throw against this spell are pulled straight towards the center of the sphere, ending as close to the center as possible.
Okay.
So this
How
is
much does
here
it pull them?
as close to the center as possible. It doesn't give any distance.
What was remind me the name of the spell?
It's Shatter, but it's a special version of Shatter called Warp Space that I have. It's in the Unearthed Arcana. It's hard to find.
Let's see if we can.
Dice are not rolling well today.
So I think I've got one. And doing it at level 5 does what?
Ups the damage, I think.
Okay. So warp space with the power of your mind. Okay. And it's their 3rd level version of Shatter. Oh, okay, so when you cast Shatter, you can expend 1 sonic and modify the spell so that the radius gets bigger. Creatures that fail the savings are pulled straight toward the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center of the sphere as possible. So
It's
then you're
weird
just
wording.
okay. So like they get pulled to the center of the sphere, and it just means like they're not pulled. So if you center the sphere on like rock, they stop at the rock. They don't get
Yeah.
pulled into it. Okay. All right. I think that's the idea. That's my
All right.
understanding of it. Okay. So
So I cast at level 5, so that
and-
is 68 thunder damage.
and that's if they failed the save.
Yes, if they
Okay.
pass, they take half.
But only so one of these groups suddenly is like in a flight pattern. You cast this 40-foot diameter,
Radius.
40-foot radius,
40-foot diameter. Sorry.
40-foot diameter sphere, and you just watch as like five or six birds. It's kind of hard to tell, but they kind of get yanked into this massive orb that you've created, and kind of are held close to the center there. The other ones come flying on toward the bottom, and they don't get pulled, but they are going to take some of this damage as they resist.
11, 22, 35 damage to the failed.
Okay. And then half that to the other.
Yes.
So 17 to the other. Okay. Cool. All right. So yeah, you watch, and as they get pulled in, you can see as the group that had what appears to be like 5 or 6 birds in there, as you kind of grab them and are focused on them with your 25, you can see that from a distance they look like small swarms of birds, but because of the nature of the Gravitron Titan and space, like these things that you think if you're standing next to them, they'd probably be like 15 feet, wingspan or something, each bird. And then there's like usually a couple of them flying in these swarms. They're just at they're at a meaningful distance where it was a bit harder to tell at first.
All right.
And as the damage gets taken by these two groups, you can watch as like gray, dull energy seems to kind of seep out into the ethereal plane. Is that all? Is that your turn? Movement, bonus action?
That's all.
Okay. So then the first swarm, which is the one that got pulled toward the center, do they stay held, or does
No,
they just kind of got blown off track?
Yeah.
Okay, so they are going to attempt to redirect toward the Gravitron Titan. Let's make sure they're not disoriented by all that. They managed to do okay once the spell releases. And they are going to... So, as they will turn to... they're not sure where that came from. They're going to fire, or they're going to be, they're going to change direction, and they were kind of doing evasive maneuvers, and they're going to direct attack the Gravitron Titan's kind of core. So you watch as they redirect, they start flying toward you, and of the 4 now that are left, because it looks like 1 or 2 may have died or gotten crunched up by the spell. 3 black rays are going to come flying toward you all. So with that, this is Necrotic Ray. You can hurl them at one, so make a ranged spell attack for each. Because they're trying to target this main thing. And those 2 aren't good. Oh. Really, Greg? You had 1 job. Okay. Do you want me to take the dice roll that was on the ground, or do you want me to take the one that I just re-rolled?
Up to you.
My group always says float dice don't count.
I'm the
but-
same way.
Okay. Well, that was a nat 1, so okay.
Ground?
Yeah, it was a 7 here, which doesn't help much.
That's
The Gravitron Titan isn't hard to hit, but they are trying to aim at kind of these windows here, having a sense that there might be a reason to. So one of the rays only will come straight through the center window that's been damaged. It'll pass through the glass or whatever material that is, the semi-transparent material. And that will all 3 of you make dexterity saving throws.
Ooh, I'm good at those.
And so will the old gnomish guy. He does fine.
Good.
So you need a 17 or higher.
Not 20.
Okay. So that you'll be able to dodge out of the way. 28.
6.
Okay. So if you did higher, if you got 17 or higher, let's see.
Need to get out of the way.
Will the three of you roll d6s for me? Roll 2d6s each, actually.
5 in all.
Okay.
8 total.
Okay. 13.
7.
Okay. So 15, 20. So the two of you are going to take half damage, evasion, I assume. So no damage.
I take no damage.
So you take 10. Oz takes 20. The gnome takes 10 as well. That hurts. And the Gravitron Titan will take double that for the other two rays just to itself. So it's going to you dodge the beam that came through the center here, but you feel the energy being drained, and this is necrotic damage for what it's worth. But the energy being drained as the two other necrotic rays hit this Gravitron Titan, and the parts of him whatever part of him is not just a hunk of metal seems to be losing some of its life force there. Ouch. Okay, that's the first swarm, and then Oz, you get to go next.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's see. So how far away is everything?
Things are swirling about in they definitely got closer, partially being pulled by him. So the furthest swarm is maybe 120.
Okay.
The other two have closed in to get better shots, and so they are maybe 160. We'll call it 60, 90, 120 at different varying angles and stuff, but for the sake of mechanics.
Okay. In that case, I think it's just blasting time. I think I don't think there's any reason to. How many do I have right now? No, I'm not level 17. Once I'm level 17, then I'll have 4. But someone over here, somehow a better warlock than me. It's fine. Okay, so it's a dirty 20, a 15, and a 15. Those all hit.
AC should be 15 for these guys. Yep. So anything 15 or higher hits.
Okay, great. In that case, I will. Roll some d10s.
And so you hit them with 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And that was which one? The one at 60, 90, or 120?
I'll do 120
Okay.
since more of a
swarm 3.
Really good damage rolls.
really good damage roll. So that will be 13, 28, 35, 40 damage.
A total 40 damage?
Yeah.
Okay. So you send these 3 beams, and it was, or magic missiles, or which one? What
It's
was
Eldritch
this?
Blast.
Eldritch Blast. That's what. Yeah. Okay.
Warlock.
So you cast your Eldritch Blast through, I imagine, one of the cracked holes in.
Yeah, I assume I'm just like.
Yeah, you find a way to.
I'm like, yeah, I think I can.
Yeah, it's like
Stick my arm out.
something like that. There's space. There's space. And you shoot these 3 that go for their target. And you watch as what kind of damage is Eldritch Blast? Force?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Because they're resistant to necrotic, so I just.
I am. That's why I didn't, because the guy gave me the clue that these guys were. Yeah.
Yeah. So you hit them for 40 damage. And you watch as a few from a distance you can see 3 from whatever. It's a little harder, but 3 from this swarm I guess it's harder for you to watch, but yes.
Like
you
holding up
sense-
binoculars to Olivia.
Yeah. Anyone who can see 120 feet away from them would notice that that probably 3 of the large animatronic birds seem to have kind of been split in pieces, and you can watch as gray magical mist kind of dissipates.
Hell yeah, bullseye.
Kind of a light white, smoky gray.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what else are you doing? So that's your action.
Yeah.
What else? Anything else? Movement, bonus action. High five a friend.
No, because I can't.
No high five?
No. When has Oz ever high fived anyone ever?
Okay, that's extremely fair.
But has arm wrestle. Officially.
Do want to try. I want to psychically reach out to Inverse.
Inverse was sent to help with.
That's true.
You forgot this, didn't you?
I didn't. I didn't think about where he'd be. I knew he'd
It's
be
just that
with them.
I want to see if I can find Inverse here.
Okay. What's your distance on that? Is it?
I think that is 30.
It's-
Yeah, for just my
For-
ability to psychically
He's not within
communicate.
30 feet.
All right.
That's for sure.
I think Inverse is dead.
Who's Inverse again?
Donovan asked who Inverse was.
Dead.
Oh.
I've already been dead, but it's another discussion.
Well, we already knew, but he's extra dead. Dead twice.
He has advantage on death saves, he'll be fine.
I think he's dead. I can't reach him. I think he's dead.
Strange.
Anyway.
That's where it gets up for flying away with the.
Anyway, we'll move on.
We'll look.
That's it. You said?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I don't really have bonus actions, but talking is a free action.
Could do a little dance as a bonus action.
Trying to think of a specific. I had it. And I can't.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. So then, the inventor is going to spend his turn basically trying to. You'll see him casting some sort of spell, and it seems like he's trying to infuse energy into these coils that he's making. Okay. And you can, being inside the Gravitron Titan, you can sense radiant energy kind of infusing him with a little more life. So some sort of form of healing for the Titan. That's the inventor's base. Gnomish guy is going to basically take his whole turn doing that, mumbling to himself or to the Titan. You're not sure. The also with an 11 on all 3 of you had 11s. The second swarm is going to. What's the distance on this actually? Let's see. Okay. So the second group is. It doesn't tell me the distance. Oh, because it's a range thing. The second swarm is going to spend its movement to swoop down, like it flies in and swoops down the front of the Titan. And you watch as it moves closer. So that would have been the one at 90 feet. They basically have 120 feet of movement. So it closes the 90 feet and then runs down. As it does that, you watch as malicious spirits seem to surround it, flit around this swarm, kind of aiding them. They're intangible and invulnerable, and they're going as this bird swarm starts to make slashing attacks at the body of the Titan. this swarm of
Spirit guardians.
death spirits.
Oh, death.
It's Spirit Shroud is the actual spell.
Oh, spirit shroud.
Yeah. Is going to be adding kind of adding damage as it goes. So with that, it's going to be a so basically every attack they hit gets an extra 2d8. So or 3d8, sorry. So if you all could make 2 attack rolls apiece, so roll d20s and add. In this case, it's going to be a 4 to each attack roll. Sorry, I was getting my
All right, 14 and
modifiers
18.
mixed up. 14 and 18. Is that with the +4 or no?
Yes.
Okay, so 14 and 18.
19 and a 10.
Okay. So the 10 doesn't hit, the 19 does, the 14 doesn't hit, the 18 does.
15 and a nat 20.
Okay. The 15 doesn't hit, the nat 20 does. Okay. So is that 1 each, but one of them is a crit? Is that what I heard? Okay. So the damage you roll for these is going to be
Can you say your
Crit.
what's your second or
Every
third
time
nat 20?
every time I rolled a nat 20 tonight, it's been when I've been rolling for one of them.
womp womp womp.
Stop making me roll for them.
So we're gonna do a d12 for each of your attacks and 3d8. For the crit, then it's 2d12 and 6d8. And this is damage to the
I'm
type.
fucking dying. That's so much damage.
They are a swarm of large bird creatures,
Can I borrow some d8s?
Yeah,
and this is it is
not
necrotic
a
damage.
D8.
So
that's not a D8.
yeah,
I know
he
my
takes. He doesn't take all of it.
I will
but
take
yeah.
that though too.
16 necrotic and 1 other damage.
Oh yeah,
Or
what's
1 on the
the
d12.
Okay.
what's
How
the
many?
It's going to be slashing damage for the d12s and then necrotic for the rest.
How many D8s?
3d8 for you. So it was 16 and 1 you said?
16 and 1.
So okay. So he's going to take is the 16 halved already or that was
No.
what you rolled? Okay. So it's going to be so he takes 9 from that.
3 D12 damage and 10 D8 damage. I don't know.
I gotcha.
What the,
So he takes 5 and 3. So he takes 8 from you. Surprisingly low rolls, I think.
Yeah.
so 33 from the d8s and 4 from the d12s.
Okay, so he's only going to take 17 from the d8.
Okay.
And then the 4 is going to, so that's a minus 21. So 17, 18. Okay. Um, okay. No, you hear the gnomish inventor go, oh, no, hang in the, hang in there. And he's like trying to, like, he doesn't know what to, like he's just continuing to do. Yeah, but you hear him kind of mumbling those sorts of things as the and things start feeling sluggish. Like you can sense the Gravitron Titan like feeling a little sluggish. And actually, make a perception check.
That's pretty good actually.
For some reason, I'm really very high on perception checks today. 17.
Okay.
I think that is at a flat 9, but let me double check just in case. Don't know why I bothered checking. I knew what the answer was. 9.
Okay. The 9 won't get it. The other 2 will.
Oh.
So you're focused on what you're doing, you know, and kind of you're really focused outward, trying to hit that swarm. So and it's all kind
think I can hit
it's
it
all kind of happening
on
at
my
the
shoulder.
same time too, because it's all the same initiative. The 2 of you though notice that you feel like your body weight is lessening, like you're starting to lose some gravity. After that damage is taken. Then we get Swarm 3, which is 120 feet out. They will close to 60 feet, and then they will do the 3-ray attack again, which was, where do we go with that? Oh, it's 3d6. And they got, yes. All of you roll a d4. If it's a 1, they're going to target where you're at, and if it's something else, they'll target a different part of the gravity.
1.
Okay, so that one's coming to the core.
2.
Okay, that one's going to an arm.
3.
That's going to the other arm. Okay. So why don't you guys roll d20s for me?
17.
19.
Crit.
Did you get a crit?
Oh.
Okay. So I believe it was a the normal attack is 3d6 necrotic damage for the necrotic ray for the yeah, that's what it was, necrotic rays.
I'm rolling 66.
So you were rolling 6d6.
What are this rolling?
And the one that Max rolled, whatever his is, we'll get there later. But everybody roll 3d6, you roll 66. So, different sets of these birds.
19.
19 total necrotic damage, so that's going to be half to 8.
9.
9, I had it right. Okay. Okay.
11.
Okay.
Actually, mine. Yeah.
14.
14. 7. And then minus 5. Okay, so then now for your characters, roll dexterity saves.
19.
10.
Okay.
12.
Okay. I think it was a 14 save, if I'm
I'm
remembering
rolling
right.
really well for them and really
Yeah.
bad for
No,
me.
I'm kind of.
And I'm wasting all my good rolls on the other guys and then rolling shit for myself.
So you take half damage.
And which gets
Yeah.
put down
So
to
you
damage.
two take was it 11 necrotic? Because you don't make your saves. And Gnomish Inventor also makes his save and takes half. So he takes, what did we say, 11? So he takes 5. Okay.
I know, I was trying to figure out how to make a 9 backwards. No. Yeah, it's
And
kind
the
of a
math on
9.
that is.
Trying to
So
figure out how to
the
do that
first
backwards.
beam comes through the center. You all are busy dodging it and feeling the life force drawn out of you, and then you hear another one strike one of each of the arms, basically from that far group that moved closer. As you do that, gravity stops working inside this room. And the Gnomish Inventor starts to sob and like frantically reach around to try and connect anything, but he doesn't have any more action economy. So he's like, no, wait. And that's but yeah, gravity goes. Anything that looks like it was lit up, like you sense that there's this. Everything kind of goes to dull metal as the Gravitron Titan seems to lose all of its life force. That was all the hit points it had left. Yeah.
This is a boss call. How do we get out of here?
And just in time, it is the Duke's turn.
Man,
I mean, I can teleport us out of here, but I'd like to not.
I can do the teleporting if you need.
Oh, it's more so just I'd rather solve the issue than,
Yeah, that's fair.
you know.
I feel like the issues. How many guys are left?
You still have 3 swarms, but they have been substantially damaged. They're probably I think each of them
Or about half?
are about half what they started with.
Which one's the most damaged?
They're all pretty close from what you can tell. All of them have maybe 4 or 5
Guys left?
large bird animatrons,
Okay.
aviatrons, if you will. Should have came up with
We
that
can
ahead of
take it. You
time.
go first.
Okay. I'll start blasting, I guess. I have
So
nothing better to
anyway,
do.
I started blasting.
I'll blast at the
Like Eldritch blasting?
blasting
Okay.
at the nearest one.
Okay. That's going to be Swarm 1 that had been aiming. Yeah, okay. So, yep.
Does
Feels like
a
a plus.
16 and a 21 hit.
Yes. Their AC is 15.
Okay, I need 15. Oh, that sucks. Okay, 3 of them.
Wow, it's almost like you had the normal amount of Eldritch Blasts for your level. Yeah, go for it.
So do 10 for the D8. Okay. That is 11, 21, 29 damage total. Force.
29 force damage.
Yes. For
Okay.
all 3 blasts.
You watch as in that swarm, 3 of the 4 large birds that were flying by, like 3 of them you managed to take out.
Okay.
There's 1 left.
Uh,
And you said it was 29 total?
yeah. Uh, can I like up my bonus action to hide? Like,
No, I
how-
mean, there's not.
Is there like a console or something? Like I assume there's like a control station that I could like hide. Like,
You're also like floating in the air. Do you
well,
have
yeah,
to,
can I like push myself? Or Eldritch Blast?
You Eldritch blasted and got pushed back to the back of the room.
Yeah.
Yes, so you get thrown to the back of the room,
And I'm
astronaut
behind.
floaty style,
Yeah.
against the wall.
Pretty skeleton. I'm pretty
Okay.
acrobatic.
So you're gonna sure.
pretty
So you're gonna try and hide under some sort of panel or table or anything you can
Yeah, or
find.
like I'm gonna like put myself flat against like the roof or something or the ceiling.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay. That would work.
Where they couldn't like see me.
That's a success.
Does a 25 stealth me enough?
Only time will tell.
Okay.
But I'll note that.
25
Stealth me enough.
You know? I think I'm pretty stealth.
Pretty stealth. So stealth.
That's my turn.
Okay. Yeah, that's meaningful. At the end of the round, percentile die, where are you? 37. That is only 25%. Under 50. Okay. So at the end of the round, the Gravitron Titan floating dead stick basically starts to slowly rotate in space on its own. And so you guys feel that same thing, like the room is moving around you as that happens. And at the same time, it seems like the room starts growing smaller by about 25% of the space. So if before, just rough numbers, if before it was approximately 20 by 20 by 20, it was a 20 by 20 by 10. It is now a 15 by 15 by 7.5, if I roughly.
Yeah.
So you went to hide against the roof, and then it's like the turning happens, and then it's almost like the ceiling is like pushing you forward closer to everybody else.
Most guys, I think we need to go.
I think so too.
People robots died.
And
Yeah, looks like it's on its last legs.
the center front glass has broken out. The other two have shrunk with, but the center one had taken a lot of damage, and so that one is open, and it's probably right now about a 7 foot by 5 foot opening right now.
Is the gnome still conscious?
Yeah, he's desperately trying to
I'll-
like work on whatever things.
Yell at him and ask him like, "What's going on? Why is it shrinking?"
He's dying. I don't. This is no. It was such a miracle. I don't know what to do. This isn't my specialty.
Yep, lost cause. We need to go.
Can you try and heal him somehow?
That's
That's not
If only
any of our specialties.
none of us do that.
I remember talking to Inverse once. He said he had healing.
Yes, where's the I assume we died if it's not up.
Inverse went. Inverse went to another part of the Radiant Citadel. He was trying to warn them ahead of time. We held off the first the strongest combatants, and he went to be a last ditch recourse and warn the city to prepare their defenses.
Oh, he's dead for sure.
Radiant Citadel or Banshee's Repose?
Banshee's Repose. Thanks. There's been a lot of Radiant Citadel lately. Sorry.
He's very dead.
That's,
He's probably dead. His ascending spell wouldn't do anything.
we don't have any of those.
I was gonna say, the only way I can actually reach out to him is, I guess I know the direction he's in. How far does? I don't think I have the
Right?
distance.
No, I'm kidding. That's a whole.
No, I don't even have the
I'm
distance to
joking.
reach out to him.
I'm afraid, cut your name, Mr. Gnome. It's time to go. Otherwise, you're gonna die with your machine.
I think we might have just a little. We might have just a little more. One more chance. I'm going to try one more thing, and then I will get out.
What do you? We'll keep it.
In the meantime.
Yes, in the meantime, we'll take our lead.
With that, that was the end of the round. At the top of the round, it's supposed to be the Gravitron Titan. The three of you,
Rest in peace, Titan.
Gravitron Titan gets 3 death saves a turn and a total of 12 death saves because of its strangeness. So 3 because of its uniqueness. 3. All of you roll d20 death saves for the Gravitron Titan.
3.
9.
9.
That's all fails. You're asking the wrong people to roll dice for you, Craig. We're good at with the bad guys.
These things do happen. Yeah,
Nice.
that happened.
No
That
one
was the
doesn't like
Titan's
me.
turn. Donovan, you're up. The room has shrunk in on you.
Can I try to Misty Step out? Actually,
Surely you mean Donna.
Roll the net 20, just rolling.
Well, quit wasting them on nothing.
I know. Oh, hey, that one. At least I wasted that.
There you
Okay,
go.
so
It's
then
a
that,
trick.
stop rolling.
Well, your instinct.
Oh, there's another net 20.
I can teleport people with 150 feet, all of us. Doesn't that take like a minute to cast?
Around.
Round?
Yeah.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
I have that too.
Oh. Yeah.
Nice. Anyways,
Maybe one of them do the teleport for we need to get.
That was my plan. I was just gonna draw the circle on the ship.
We're gonna die.
I'm going to Misty Step.
Sorry. What are we doing? Misty stepping?
Misty stepping closer to the porthole so I can shoot them.
Okay. The room is only. It was basically 15 by 15 by 7.5 right now.
How close do I have to be for teleportation circle? I have an idea. What?
Touching the surface you're drawing on.
Yeah, you have to like jump to.
So I have to stay inside the thing for now. All right.
If you wanted to cast it on this surface, on
I
the
don't-
floor or something.
Hmm.
But you are floating too. So you can Misty Step out of the Gravitron Titan, or you could stay and
What
try
happens
and do
when you
something.
put a teleportation circle on a creature?
I think he's also a construct.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just as long as it's a flat enough surface, it doesn't indicate that
Yeah, I
it
know.
needs to be
But I'm
a.
just saying,
All right.
You have to fit in the circle.
So yes, are we
Far
Misty stepping
somewhere.
out or something?
Until the end of your
Misty
next turn.
stepping closer to a point that I can see the
so we only
target.
have a turn to get to. it
Okay.
before
Because immediately after you cast Misty Step, you can cast one of your Scion cantrips as a casting time as an action as part of the bonus action.
Do you want to be
I guess
just
it's weird.
inside or just outside of
Just
the Titan?
inside.
Okay.
Because you have to
So you
draw it on
basically
the ground.
bamf 10 feet over to
Yeah.
get to the open window.
Yes.
Okay.
So I teleport over, and I'm going to cast Telekinetic Fling,
Okay.
which is an attack roll where I throw one of my crossbow bolts at super speed, dealing force damage.
Nice. And are you doing the one with the largest group or trying to take out one of the groups?
Take out one of the groups.
Okay, there's one, the Swarm 1 has one large Aviatron left.
All right. Does 28 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay. Just wanna
But
make
it's
sure.
not natural, huh?
Nope. I got an
Struggle
18
with
on the
high
dice.
levels, man. High levels.
Yeah,
A bonus of
I have
9,
this-
10, and it's not a nat 20.
I have the same problem with my reverse problem with my campaign where I'm throwing high CR monsters at them, and they just armor class is irrelevant. But that's neither here nor there. I'll start rolling damage.
Okay.
9, 6, and 8. That's pretty good. That's 23 damage, but I think I have something.
And that was at the swarm that was the smallest, right?
Yes.
That's all you need.
Okay.
So you shoot that. It only had 13. So what does it look as the last owl and Aviatron gets hit by this thing?
So I pull out a crossbow bolt. It like levitates above my hand, and I just send it at the last Aviatron, piercing straight through it.
Okay. And it has that. It's almost like Yondu's arrow. Then, as it goes through a wing, it's brainstem on its neck, and then the other wing, and it just kind of and stops and you watch as it releases whatever dark energy was
Animating it?
animating it.
All right.
Yeah.
So that was a bonus action.
You misty stepped, or was that?
That was the bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, I cannot cast a leveled spell because I already cast one this turn. Could you allow me to try to make an Arcana check to try to break that rule? It's entirely up to you. I don't.
You did misty step, which I think we said I've made it so you guys can do up to level 2 spells, if I remember
Oh,
correctly.
I didn't know
But
that.
misty step
level
was
2.
your bonus action,
Yes.
and then you cast a spell, or
Yep.
with as your attack, right?
That was a cantrip, though. That was as part of Misty Step.
Oh, that was connected?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't realize. Okay.
Sorry,
is that-
I thought I mentioned that.
you might have. I might not have recognized it. So that was all part of your bonus action.
Yes.
Okay.
Immediately after you cast Misty Step, you can
Oh, okay.
cast, and then I'll just cast Disintegrate on the next one.
Sounds good. Okay. Are you gonna go for the one that that did all the damage to the Gravitron's leg, or the one that shot the last bit of ray out? That's out. in
The one that
distance?
has the Spirit Shroud up.
Okay.
Because that thing's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let me pull up. Disintegrate. A fun spell. If it would load. Here it is. A thin green ray springs from my pointing finger to a target it can see within range. They must make a dex save or take 10d6 plus 40 damage.
Okay.
Are you okay if I use Dice Roller for that? Because that's a lot of d6s for me to roll.
Yeah. And what was the DC?
18.
They're gonna make the DC with a 20 total. They've got a good dex, and they rolled a 15. So, yeah.
They do not take any damage on a success.
On a success, they take no damage.
No damage.
What level spell is that?
6.
Ouch. Really?
Yep.
But it's
Is that 24 rolls or something?
And it's also
Disintegrate.
yeah.
Yeah. So it's a yeah. Okay.
10d6 plus 40, so at least 50 damage.
But if you die from disintegrate,
You're
Gone forever.
yeah, you turn yeah. So
Only
Right,
true
real life.
resurrection or wish.
So
Yeah, we
because
just
of,
take the player out back
Yeah.
so you shoot this
they're doing
amazingly powerful spell at them, but having just watched you take out one of the other swarms, and them being a swarm of aviatrons, they are better able to kind of swirl around it as the attack comes in their direction,
Alright.
and so they manage to miss it.
It's transmutation. Can I do
would be
anything
cool.
with that? No, I cannot.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think if attacks it, it's cool.
Alright. That's all I have.
Okay, the first swarm is gone, so Oz, you're up.
Okay, so there's 2 swarms left. And how damaged? Like how small do they look in comparison?
They
to-
have about half the number of aviatrons with them, so maybe 4 or 5 per.
Okay.
One has 4, one has 5, basically.
Okay, well, so, I mean, we have a couple of options here. We could teleportation circle out of here and leave everyone here to their fate. We could try and take the last few out. Or Could
join them.
that is always an option, I suppose. We'll keep that one on the back burner.
One they haven't offered, but that's fine. Never hurts to try.
Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll keep that one on the back burner.
I was joking.
Diplomacy as it is.
Yeah, and then we know Inverse is well out of range for any of us to get in contact. Because I don't have sending, and message is only 120 feet. I could go for a Hail Mary and hope maybe he was on his way back. But I don't even know what that would do. So I think the best... I don't know. What do you guys think? Do I try and teleport us out of here, or do I try and take them
I
out?
think they're almost dead. We can.
That's kind of my thought, is I think maybe we just try and take them out.
The issue is the thing that keeps shrinking and they squish us, and then we won't have something to put our teleport circle on.
It's true, because what is it right now? It's 15 by 15 by 7.5.
The room is.
Yeah.
The Gravitron Titan is bigger than the room.
Yeah, but I assume the outside is shrinking, is it not?
Yeah.
It is? I assume it's just gonna keep shrinking until it's just...
Yeah.
I do not
Maybe.
want to be trash compacted.
Yeah, I don't want to get trash compacted.
Yeah, okay.
That seems
So,
important.
I mean, I guess I could just... The teleportation circle is open until the end of my next turn. So theoretically, I could delay my next turn until the very end of initiative, or the end of the turn order, and give us the most amount of time to get out. And then worst case scenario is we don't need it and it just pops.
So, what are we doing?
I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think Goldman wants to get out of here.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Have a good,
Donovan
good
would
night.
rather not die.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and for safety, I'll go ahead and let's see. How far away am I from because the gravity like just turned off, so it's not like I got like super far
Plus,
off
the
ground.
room shrunk, so you kind of
Yeah, so
got
I'm
it
close enough.
lifted into you, basically.
I'm close enough to like a surface so I could pull
Yeah.
myself to the ground then with all my movement probably.
Yeah, let's have you make a
With a ceiling theory, just anything you can
sleight
stand
of
on.
hand to try and dexterity or
Three.
sleight of hand, whichever one.
Was it for something-
Acrobatics or sleight of hand is really what it comes down to.
Oh.
I don't know if that helps you at all.
No.
Just to see how well you can sigil up this thing
could
in
always-
non-gravity.
Since the sigils are magical symbols, could it be Arcana?
Do you have any...
It really is trying to get in the right place, though.
Okay.
So there's
I
a
see what you're
physicality
doing.
to the drawing of
I
the
don't think
circle,
so,
which
no.
usually isn't an issue, you know?
Yeah, you're
I have
right.
far step, which I have to cast. And also I can't cast anything lower than level 5, so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to
I can
cast
just cast teleportation circle on my turn if you want, and you want to do something else.
No, I mean this is what I want to do. I just didn't realize
Okay.
I was gonna have to roll dex to I guess do it. Awesome. Okay, 5.
You can get it half started. You're gonna have to finish the casting on your next turn. Well, I guess you could use all of your movement and all of
it
your
has a
action.
casting action of
and
one
all-
round.
If you okay, you won't be able to do movement or bonus action. You can only do this.
I wasn't planning on doing anything else.
Okay, and it won't activate, which could work for you. It won't activate till the end of the round because it will take you that long. Basically.
I think that's
basically what you're trying to do anyway.
how it's. I think that's
so.
how it's intended to work.
Yeah.
Is that you don't get to use it until your
Okay.
next turn.
So you just don't get a bonus action or movement if you had it, because you have to use everything you've got.
No, I was planning on using my movement for it, and I don't really have bonus actions, so
Works out.
yeah.
Singular focus, Oz.
I just
Okay.
don't really have bonus actions. That's not really what.
Okay. And then, so that's your turn then.
Yeah.
The inventor is going to try and do a thing. As he tries to, that was a good roll. He is going to try and do a version of. Hold on. Before I say it. Okay. He tries to do a version of Spare the Dying, but he does it as an engineer more than an arcane specialist. So it's his or I guess it's the artificer style is really what it is. So he ends up like you watch as whatever magnetic doohickey he was trying to work with, he attaches, and it's like he's basically tying wires to a bunch of weird spots and like a screw up here, and he creates this like web of copper and silver wire, and with a little magnet up here supposedly in the middle or something, and basically tries to cast Spare the Dying and rolled like a 27.
Sounds pretty good to me.
So
Could be since it's
It
a
will at
machine spare tire that I because it's a
I like
machine.
I like that a lot.
Like a
Spare
car.
tire. I was trying to come up with something. Yes, spare tire the dying. Though that also feels like some sort of weight loss thing. All right, so we'll call that'll last
Another one.
however long it lasts. But it worked, so it may have unusual consequences because the normal spell has no effect on undead or constructs, and this is a different kind of thing. Okay, so with that, that's gonna be his whole turn, and then the Swarm 2, it tries to. That was the one with the Spirit Shroud, and it tries to come back up to where you guys are at. Let's see.
Hit me, I
think-
dare you.
Say again.
I said, hit me, I dare you.
I think you're right at the front, right?
Yep.
And so for this to work, they have to be able to. This damage is reading. Creature within 10 feet of you. So they have to do it with their wings. Okay, so, very Hitchcock the Birds-esque. Swarm 2 will basically come crashing into that center thing, seeing Donovan kind of poking his head out and having watched him fire 2 attacks at the other swarms. They will come flying up the gravitron, which is much smaller, Donovan, as you look out. And these large birds will basically try and crash into and make slashing attacks at you. Let's see. Both of you make contested dexterity checks.
What?
The slower one is the one who gets the other attack.
Oh.
The other set of attacks, rather.
That doesn't matter. I don't think I can roll high enough.
Okay.
Because
you were all the way at the back. Okay. And then you rolled a...
Yeah, pretty close. You said dexterity, yeah, 12.
Oh, so close. Almost made it. So, Oz, as you cast Teleportation Circle, you're really focused on that. And so they're going to come in, and one of their attacks that they have is going toward Donovan, and wait, it wasn't 1, it was 2 and 2. Because what's they have left. Okay, all of us roll d20s. I got a nat 1.
I got an 18.
5.
Okay.
12.
Okay. What's your AC?
Let's see, with mage armor, it should be 14, I think.
Okay. So you're going to, one of their attacks is going to go hit you, one of the attacks is going to hit you.
All right, as a reaction,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll. I'm going to spend a psionic energy die.
Okay.
It's getting bonus.
And I'm going to roll 2 energy die
Okay. Both of
to
you roll
subtract 10 from the
D12.
attack roll.
and 3d8. To subtract a 10 from the attack roll?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, then we just need one of you to roll a d12 and 3d8.
And it takes 10 damage.
It takes 10 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Psionic backlash.
A 9 and then 16 for the 3d8.
Okay. Is Oz resistant to any sort of necrotic or anything?
Just psychic.
Or slashing? Okay, yeah. So they take 10. And then, was it 9 and 16? Is that what you
Yes.
said? So you take 25 damage total, Oz?
Well, luckily I had the,
Do you have any
10.
reactions you want to do?
You have Hellish Rebuke?
I already casted a spell.
And then
Let's see.
concentration check also.
Yeah, that's fine.
Probably would have been better if they hit me.
Oh, 100%.
So then, and half of, what did we say, 25, so you have to get a 12 or higher on the concentration check?
I didn't.
You what?
I didn't. Alright. Yeah.
Does that mean teleportation circle goes?
Hmm?
Does that mean teleportation circle goes?
I guess it would just be since you said it would take the round, so I would just assume the cast got interrupted.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Because it is concentration.
No, but I would
Teleportation
assume I would just assume it gets
If it's not a concentration
because you said
spell,
it wouldn't activate, so I would say just interrupt the cast. That would make most sense to me.
you can take damage, but if it's not a concentration spell, your spell can hold.
It might be
I was thinking you,
Okay.
yeah. So if it's not a concentration spell, never mind.
Okay.
That's fine. But maybe that's why it takes so long and so slow and goes along with your 5, because you're like, ow, that hurt. Okay, so that's Swarm 3, or Swarm 2. And then Swarm 3 is still a ways away, and they will do another set of the Necrotic Ray. So let's have, will you three please roll d20s for me on the Necrotic Ray toward you guys now?
Ooh, finally rolling low for the other
7.
guys.
Okay.
5.
Wow.
10.
Okay. The 10 is the only one that goes up to 14. Does anyone here have an AC of 14?
No.
Okay.
11.
Okay, so the two of you are going to. How did we do that? Actually, we did. Well, that was when the Gravitron Titan was different. So, so it is going to be towards you instead of AOE. So 2 of the rays are going to hit, 1 each is how we'll do it. More
3d6?
concentrated, and it was it 3d6? Is that what I had? 3d6 necrotic.
Yep.
Yeah.
So who rolls
your own
it?
damage, or do you want me to?
It doesn't matter. You can
Oh,
roll my
yeah.
damage if
I
you
guess,
want.
Yeah, that works.
I'll roll my damage if you're okay with that.
Here, I'll
Okay.
Max and I will do the honors here. So you're gonna take
Pretty good.
13 necrotic,
Pretty bad.
Alright.
6.
6 total
Yes.
with all 3.
Yes.
He rolled really
2,
low.
3, and a 1.
Wow.
Yeah.
13?
I'll
Yes.
take it.
I should take 4 damage and all. Because of the temp HP.
Nice. Oh, that's right. You guys had 40 temp
Yeah.
HP.
I
anyway.
burned through that
I still
very
have all
fast.
of it. Yeah.
No, I
Okay.
burned through it quite fast. It did help a lot though, actually. Like I burned
Listen,
through it, so
If I did get hit, I would have been very grateful. If I hadn't gotten hit, so
stop talking.
And that swarm will move like right up, like within 10 feet. So you've got one set of birds kind of half in, half out with the spirit shroud, and then the other set is like 10, 15 feet back. So real close quarters right now. And then it's the Duke's turn.
How far away is Oz from me?
Right there.
Okay, so I don't even really need to move to get into the teleportation.
You're like
What did I
kicking you
say?
out of the
15,
way
15. So I said 15, 15. So maybe 5 to 10 feet-ish away, but it's not like,
Can I?
yeah, maybe 5 feet movement
Is it
needed.
against the wall? Where are you doing it against?
like on the ground.
On the ground.
Yeah.
I'm on the ceiling right now, so I guess I just need to shoot down.
Yeah, and that distance is only 7.5 feet.
Yeah, I'd be able
So
to push
you're
myself
fine.
easily.
Yeah.
I'll push myself over to Oz, and then I'll stick a knife in the ground as in, like the thing as a free action to hold myself in place.
Sure, and I assume you're not going to mess up the sigils.
No.
Yeah.
And then I'll start Eldritch blasting.
Okay. So knife to hold yourself, and then pew pew pew
What
pew.
do I grab the guy?
The inventor.
The gnome? Is it worth it to grab him?
I don't know.
I
Did
don't
you
know. He's
get?
doing stuff right now. I feel
Never
like
mind,
you don't want
we
to
can tell
interrupt
that
that.
Yeah, he can attempt to keep the thing alive. Goldman wants to save his own skin, lack thereof. Okay, yeah. I'll start Eldritch blasting the. How many birds are left? How many swarms? Just 2? 2?
Yes, 2.
I'll
Aim for the one with the.
And one of them, with your sonic blast,
the
one of the
shooting or the one
birds had
that's
kind of
coming in.
The one
and
with the
fallen
extra.
back in that group.
The one with the cloak. That one. The one that's dealing the
Spirit
extra
shroud?
damage.
Spirit
The
shard.
spirit
Spirit
shroud one.
shroud.
Yeah, I'll shoot
whatever,
at the
yeah.
ones that are doing the spirit shroud.
Okay.
With my,
So those are the ones that are in the room with you and to or partially in the room with you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start shooting at them.
It's kind of yeah.
That's a 16, a 27. Sorry. Oh, my bad.
Thanks, man. Throwing my dice on the ground.
This is bigger than my dice.
What do you mean? Is it better to throw my dice on the ground?
Sorry.
How dare you?
Oh, hey, net 20. 23 in the net 20.
Okay, all of those hit.
Okay.
I think
Their
it's
AC
dead.
was 15. Yeah, roll the damage. What's the damage again?
It's a D10 plus
Basic.
some, depending.
Basically, this swarm has
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the crit. Thank you.
35 hit.
You're most welcome. Let's give him back. 'Cause I'm gonna telekinetic stuff.
Okay. That sucks. Plus.
Did you roll too many dice?
No, because these are the. I did roll one too many.
Just pick one at random to discard. Yeah.
At
That's a 4.
random.
I didn't pick the best, I didn't pick the worst.
You did. You picked like a
The-
middle one.
Yeah.
Could have rolled for it if you
Yeah.
want.
Yeah, I'm fine with bringing it back. Yeah. 13, I can count. 41 damage total.
That is just barely enough.
Ooh.
So they had 35. So it's a little more than just barely, but it's right there. So what does it look like with this particular attack, the crit, everything? These birds were the ones with the spirit shrouds. They were all up in your space, man.
I think I like start shooting while I'm like jumping up down from the ceiling. Then I stab
Okay.
into the ground and shoot like one last blast.
Okay, and that was force damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, and the last blast you do, the crit goes, the Eldritch Blast, it's so powerful, it goes through one and into the other and pushes it back, that smashes it into another. And so you kind of have this like, with the 3, it's like a drilling effect. And so you go through the last few birds in that, of those Aviatron swarm. So yeah. So that is 2 swarms down. Being this close up, actually make a religion arcana check or perception check, and everybody could choose one of those. Perception,
an
religion,
arcana check.
arcana.
19.
Okay, which one?
Arcana.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
Hmm.
And which one?
Arcana.
Arcana, religion. Okay.
That will also be 16.
Also arcana.
Yeah, I'll do Arcana.
Okay.
Matter.
So having drilled this, you actually watch as the birds come apart into individual pieces, and so it's not even that there were nuts and bolts and mechanics. It's that the individual pieces of metal or whatever solid was there. The white or this smoke-like gray energy gets released with Arcana. And actually, your 16 gives you something different than theirs, because you're able to see that these. You would be able to see that these aren't just construct. That they also have that something about this energy for you with your eyesight being this close, the energy that's dissipating, you'd also be able to recognize only when it's released and start unraveling. There is something. There is a demonic like heritage, like 10% of this life force or whatever. So that's one thing that you would get uniquely. For Arcana. The other 2 of you would get the sense that these were some form, that it's some form of summoning spell that is getting unraveled. Like that's what you would get from what you're watching. And then you would, You had a 23
19.
and 19. Okay, so
Sure, we can say 23.
Yeah.
That sounds also right.
it's
Yeah.
a little bit higher. So
Remember
without you don't know the exact spell or anything, but it's almost like somehow this whatever was used to cast them, as it unravels, you watch the weave unravel for the spell, and it does look almost like the metal was used as an armor over whatever was summoned.
There's something inside of it.
Yeah, that it's like that these bird things that they had some sort of other that it was some sort of higher level summoning spell.
Okay.
And that somehow it was woven in a way that it was summoned into these bird forms, almost like armor. That's what I got. Okay. But yeah, so that swarm's gone, and you just got this detritus of metal bird parts floating around in the ethereal. Though it's not just space. So actually, with some of those, as you're kind of looking around and noticing this, there is a sense that all of you are kind of falling together a little bit. People fall slower in the ethereal plane without gravity. Or without the same type of gravity, but they don't not fall. So you guys have actually noticed, if you look off in the distance, or as you're looking at the last swarm left, you do see, you can see the Banshee's Repose like go from horizon like up, basically in the distance, and start to pass out of the ground. So you guys are all slowly falling,
So this guy's,
feather
like,
fall speed, basically.
Very, like, pretty much just outside Banshee's Repose. That's where we are.
Yeah, you had made it like within basically like 1,000 feet of the edge of what you remember. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
roughly.
So
I think that's
very
how the
close.
site was working. Yeah.
Sure.
With that was the Duke's turn, right?
Yes.
So that's the end of the round. So at the top of the round we have a D100 to roll, percentile die, and you three do saving throws. Okay,
For-
94. He does not.
Oh,
He holds
that's
off
okay.
shrinking. That's right.
10.
Oh, actually, he's got one turn of spare the dying because of that spell. So you don't have to do death saves because of what the guys. So none of us have to roll at the top of the round. Is what it is. But we do. Everybody does sense the dropping roughly 60 feet this round.
Yeah.
Is what it is, if I'm remembering correctly. So that bubbling up in your stomach, like you're on the down end of a roller coaster, happens, and then Gravitron Titan and Donovan, you're up. Nothing shrinks.
Disintegrate upcast on the last one.
Okay.
What, just they make the save?
Yeah. Make
Oh, it's
the
a
save.
dex save, right?
Yeah.
3 + 5 is not gonna do it.
So that's
roll
actually going to be
your damage.
because I upcast it. It is an extra 3d6 for slot level above 6. So that's 16d6. I'm so glad I have a dice roller.
Okay. Go for it.
Oh, you were talking about Paladin.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 50 plus 40, 90 damage to the last bird.
You did 90 damage.
I did 90 damage.
Wow. They only had 40 hit points. So so what it looks like. So you narrate when it hits, but what I'll tell you from your perspective, it would look like is you're kind of poking your head out of the front of the Gravitron Titan as you and it and all the stuff around you drop 60 feet. The birds were already 60 feet away, so you watch as they're just about to get out of range, like they hit the 120 mark as you all fall and they stay in place. And so when they get right at that range, it's your turn. And then, so how do you finish them off?
As soon as that green beam comes into contact with him, dust. Everything turns to dust and it just scatters.
Okay, and because it's a swarm, you line it up in such a way that
Ricochets.
it almost like you have a moment where the beam refracts off the first one and hits the rest. Some sort of something inside them allows that to deflect the beam the rest of the way. So cool.
Trick
And,
shot.
just, and there's just dust up there as opposed to the piles of metal junk that you're having to constantly dodge. In fact, everyone make a dexterity saving throw. As the swarms are all dead. Oz
I'm gonna use a luck point.
okay.
That is a 14.
Nice. What'd you
Nah.
roll?
1.
Oh, okay.
25.
Okay. So I almost like the idea of like your 25 is like you're so carefully like you're like bending so carefully around these things as some of these larger like pieces of wing or bits of metal claw are like moving that at one point it's almost like you push off one and like shove it directly into Oz without thinking.
Yeah, no, I was thinking kind of like everyone that's about to hit me, I dodge and kind of just or it like goes through like my bones, my rib cage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like tears through my rib cage perfectly.
I was just imagining you like duck at the last second, so I was
just a bit like hits you in the forehead.
I was like, what?
Yeah, it's one of those. And so
Where?
Ooh,
That's
I
not
wanna
a
be
duck, it's a pelican.
all right. So is this a damage thing?
I don't know.
Um
You can knock Oz out. That'd be kind of funny. That is what happened last time I was outside Banshee's Repose.
That's true.
I feel like Oz's mental state has been challenged enough, but I
Not
also
particularly.
okay.
Yeah, no, go
So
for
okay,
it.
make a con save.
Yeah,
As
no, listen.
it's not so much a damage thing. It's like it hits you just wrong, like
Listen,
a clock
it'd
in
be funny.
the temple.
Yeah.
Confession.
Con save.
Yeah.
That is a 13.
Okay, that's high enough to not get knocked out. As it comes straight and like whacks you in the temple. One of these large like pieces of a wing or whatever. So you don't get knocked out.
Dang, Oz has a thick ass skull.
But it's like
I don't think it takes that hard of a hit to get knocked out.
it doesn't. But a 13's high enough.
Thick ass skull.
It's above average braining.
Like cracks a horn though.
Yes, let's say that happens.
Oh no!
Actually, so it does crack one of your horns. Breaks off like the top inch of it.
Oh.
You're gonna draw your
I
character.
think you're more upset about that than
Yeah,
you
of
are
course.
getting
Oz
knocked
is
out.
very vain.
Oh, yeah. Next Friday.
Did I
I'm just kidding.
draw? I did draw this little horn cap. Just swap which horn the cap is on.
Genius.
So does it get knocked? It gets chipped off underneath the cap, and the cap then slides over to the other one, and it's like it's got the horn.
It's like, oh shit. There we go.
Okay.
None the wiser.
So that happens. All right. So you guys aren't in combat, but you are still falling at a rate of 60 feet. And I guess you did have the teleportation circle. So are you gonna just are you leaving Inventor here with the Titan?
Well, I guess we have.
Until the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So we can say everybody can do a turn. So Donovan got to go. He took out the last group. You watch as his beam of disintegration.
I'm
Oz gets
talking as a
whacked.
free action, so we have a little bit of
Yeah,
time.
yes. Approximately 6 seconds, one might say, to decide.
Well, I'll delay my turn, so we can have 12 seconds. 6 seconds on his turn, 6 seconds on my turn.
6 seconds on the inventor's turn.
It's supposed to be 6 seconds happening all at the
That's
same
true, each
time.
round
We
is
know
6
this.
seconds.
Come on. But I like what you're doing there.
I mean, realistically, I feel like it takes a little bit more than 6 seconds to do something. But yeah, I'm just saying.
So what are we doing?
Where's has the bit of Oz's horn flown off to?
I think Oz was able to like catch it in the cap or something, right?
Oh, I assumed
Or you
Oz.
grabbed
I
it.
assumed Oz grabbed it,
Okay.
or
It's
at least,
rich.
or at least went to grab it, unless
That's
somebody
true.
else
Do you want
has
to do a
a.
slide? Do you want to do contested sleight of hand checks to see who can get to the horn piece? You don't have to, but you could if you
I
wanted
mean, if
to.
this is what.
Can I use an invisible
just-
mage hand to try to grab it as well?
Sure.
All right.
Can you cast Mage Hand as a Oh yeah, you still have a bonus action. Wait, does that work?
It's not a
It's like
bonus
almost
action.
It's an action.
very vain, so I think he would be sympathetic.
Oh, okay. You're not grabbing it to steal it.
No,
you're
I'm not grabbing it to steal it. I'm grabbing it to because like woman's
Show off.
sympathetic about his vainness.
So do you tap it back
No, I think I'd like grab it
and then hand it to
Yeah.
Oz? Okay. So you catch it
in
and
her
hand it.
pocket or whatever.
Okay.
Just something to give it back for later.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you do get
No,
it.
I'm
but
not stealing it. Stealing.
Oz, you're watching it because you're going for it too, right? Or what'd you roll?
I rolled lower, so
By how-
21.
21 versus. Was it-
12.
That's not terrible. His is just excellent, you know. So you're like on the right track, and you're like, I'm almost there, and he's like, and then he's like, kind of, he grabs back onto the knife he's got in the thing. So,
Was this your card?
That's fine. I didn't need that anyway, I suppose.
Glue it back later.
Glue it?
No.
What glue? Is this some surface world invention?
Yeah, it's the horses. And very popular.
Oh, we didn't have that in the Underdark.
I'm sure you have some kind of cloven beasts.
I think they have horses.
Spider glue. I don't know.
Spider. Yeah, we use webbing all the time.
Yeah, it's webbing. That's like spider
Spider glue.
glue. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I've been around. I've been spider glue.
web?
Yeah.
Yeah, spider glue.
Okay. Just,
Pretty good.
Mhm. Okay.
We actually can use like glue to make like some pretty good like web effects for
Yeah.
like models and stuff.
Hot glue does a
Yeah.
good job of it. Yeah. Okay, so
Keep glue back on.
we catch Oz's horn. That happens.
And then quotation circle. I'm asking Victor.
He will spend his turn trying to not do. Everything's moving around. He gets bumped. He gets hit by one of the bird pieces. I don't know what to do. I can't do anything else. I'm worried we're going to get crushed in here.
You can come with us.
I very highly recommend that.
But I.
Come get the thing later. It's still here.
But I don't know what will happen to him. He. Make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Can I assist so that it's flat? Oh, I guess that wouldn't have helped.
And not
Oh, there you go.
26.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You have expertise in persuasion. Doesn't matter.
He's emotionally distraught and rolled very poorly. He's not sure what he could do. And you saying you could come with us and come back, he can't really think of anything better right now. Where are you going?
around. It's better than here. Better than getting crushed to death. That's for certain.
But the
Look,
I
the
think
branches
I don't know if
go-
this was the whole attack.
Hmm?
I don't know if this was the whole attack. I don't know if this was all that was being sent.
Look by the branches propose and check it out. I have nothing better to do.
So we're not teleporting far.
No, it's to the citadel.
Okay. I'll come with you. Do we hold hands?
Is distance relevant here?
What?
Like,
No.
doesn't everything take the same amount of time to travel?
For teleportation circle?
No, for the ship.
Ethereal travel.
Oh,
Yeah, because it's kind of like you will yourself there.
yeah. It's unclear how
Yeah.
far we are or aren't.
Traditionally, it has been you can get where you want to go. I think we said in a day, in 24 hours.
That's what I was saying, yeah.
Normal thing. Though for some reason, Groth Arbog he was starting to
He's
do
just
some
real good.
strange things, too.
Cheating. It's hacking.
So
He has
and you've
discovered
got,
glitches in the Matrix.
other possibilities with the ship from the Raven Queen. So who can say? You guys are
All right.
level 16, 17 right
I'll
now,
head
except
back.
for Braden.
Womp womp.
But yeah, okay. So do you guys teleport?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
yeah.
step through the circle.
Okay. And you're trying to teleport back to.
Yeah, the ship. You said there was a circle there we could
Did we ever
teleport
name
to.
the ship? I think we kept just.
No, I don't think we ever named the ship. No. Did we? Greg, did we name the ship?
I don't think we did. Or what's the ship?
I nominate Donovan II.
What? Why would it be?
I nominate
I don't know that
Goldman's
you all ever
Grand
decided to name the
Galley.
ship,
You know, I don't think we
Galleons,
did.
but
Galleon.
Meadow would
Goldman's
have good
Grand
notes
Galleon.
for that sort
Yeah.
of thing. So we should
Good.
wait to confirm and see if Meadow can't remember. Then I think I don't remember
I don't
it
think
being
we
the
ever did.
case. And I don't. Yeah, that's the yeah.
Goldman's
Gordon's
So when you
Grand
do
Galleon.
sequence, same plane of existence,
Boat.
how does
have a little
sigils that
figurehead
link your
Goldman up
location?
front.
What permanent teleportation circle of your choice?
You said that the ship had one.
Oh, that's right, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
You're right, I did.
No, because that was how
I was
come-
like, I
that was how
forgot.
come I willingly took the box that takes me to a random place I don't know. Was
The
because
magic item.
I knew I would be able to get back to the ship.
Valid point. Okay, so you all that back onto the ship, and roll d100s.
Oh no. $38.
9.
2.
Okay,
That's good. Hopefully.
Yeah.
lower's better here.
Or is
Okay.
better. They're the
Um,
best.
I'm the worst.
times for other creatures while you take 1d4 plus 1 turns in a row. During which you can use actions and move as normal.
That's crazy though. Can't believe you also rolled single digits. Just can't let me have anything.
No, I'm sorry.
And we had 3-ish rounds. Okay, so with the teleportation circle, you guys are able to come back in. You two are basically going to get a surprise round when we start the next session with Meadow and Braden, and you'll come in if are you here next week? If they're here.
Let me check my schedule.
Maybe.
Actually, I should roll for what's his face. He got a 90
man.
something, which isn't gonna 99. So his isn't.
Jesus.
He's gonna come in
Exact opposite of
slow. Actually, he's got to. Maybe it's just that he has to try and save against the time.
I open on next
So-
Monday.
so you-
So 7 to 12:30.
So you're able to. Are you gonna be here?
Make it.
Is that okay? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then, when your character comes in, you're not gonna get the surprise round. Just
Okay.
you two will get the surprise round.
Hell yeah.
So that also works out if Meadow and Braden need a little extra time. We could technically get that started without them.
Okay.
But yeah, all right, cool. So as you all jump in, you come back in on the teleportation circle, which is about, I want to say it's about 15 feet from where you guys were all doing the stuff and things before.
We look over and like, we just look over and we're
Is
like,
time still frozen?
You watch as they are just like, they
Oh.
suddenly unfreeze. So to them, it's going to look like you teleported, basically.
Okay.
they're all like,
I was gonna say I was gonna do some time pause, some shenanigans. But
Yeah, you don't have that much time. I did roll to see how many rounds the Raven Queen's time stop would have worked. So, but yeah,
I'm gonna take the gold back. Giblet stole from me,
wow.
and also trip up Mike.
He's
as
already.
as both of them are, I think, being attacked, if I remember. But yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go back and check the tape. All right, but yeah, so we'll call that for the night. So yeah, that's a thing. There was
Indeed a thing.
that was part of the, and that's a throwback to way back. So.
I know. That's what I'm gonna say. I tried to.
Inverses reference. That's a
I know. I
pure-
know. I was sitting here and I was like,
Rest in
Inverse is here. And I was like, well, all right, try that.
Inverse is dead.
Didn't work. He's dead.
Rest in peace,
Yep.
Inverse.
R.I.P.
Can't believe he's dead with
Like
Dave.
I can't reach him with my limited magical abilities that only go to 30 or 120 feet.
Must be
so
dead.
must be dead.
Same thing with Dave.
Yep.
Dave died.
Rip Dave.
Horrible. Gruesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't even see it, but we
Gone and.
That's
we
fun.
sensed the gruesomeness.
We will lose some people.
Sorry.
People want to wander in. All right. Bye, internet.
What? I didn't